Hi guys, it's me Lynn, and welcome to my good little garden. Although this year, I'm not sure if I'm gonna have a garden. I'm supposed to be in the process of moving. The new place is having a lot of problems. The new landlord, I should say, is having a lot of problems. But I already took my garden out here because I didn't want it to freeze and not be able to move it when I moved January, February. So as of right now, I don't have a garden. But I'm determined to find a way to have one. So, what am I doing now? I'm starting to plan, even though I don't have a garden to plan for. I am doing my onions. I have some Walla Walla onion seeds here from M.I. Gardner. These are a long day onion. In where I live is long day onions. Down the south, you can use short day onions. In the middle of the country, you can use intermediate at the top. Long day onions, sometimes intermediate because I'm close to the line, because I'm on 6A in northeast Pennsylvania, but I tend to stick with the long day onions. I do have some other onions here from past years before I knew about this. Some Texas Early Grano and some Ruby Red. I think these are both short day onions. Not quite sure. Let's see if it says on here. Short day, short day. So these are really no use to me. So I don't know. Maybe if I can find somebody down there in the warmer states down south, I could send these to you. They're a little older. I don't know how long they're going to be good because onion seeds lose their germination rate pretty quickly. But so we'll put those aside. I also have these that I ordered this year. Flat of Italy, little red onions. These are here, I think, from Botanical. Yep, Botanical Interest I ordered these from. And these are long. As I said, these ruby red onions. So I'm gonna maybe plant some of these. I'm definitely planting the flat ones from Italy. I'm definitely planting Walla Walla. And I have over here these Italian torpedo onions. Sweet tender heirloom. I bought this in this area. Let's see. This is from, I think I bought this, it's a burpee seed, but I think I got it at Dollar General. It says, it doesn't really say if it's short or long day onion. Haven't made up my mind if I'm going to sow these now or later. I did sow a couple of these Tokyo long whites. I figured, you know, if I get one or two, I could use them. It doesn't really say if these are short or long day either. I should look it up. I remembered, I wrote it down somewhere. And then, of course, I planted a couple leeks. These ones here from M.I. Gardner as well, the American flag leeks. I only planted about 5 or 6 of those. I hope they come up. I don't use much leeks. I already planted these in my seed tray. Let me take you down there so you can see the seed tray. Okay, now that I got you set up here, in the move, all my garden stuff is packed away and very difficult to get at. So I found this little tray, and I found these little tiny containers here. And this is what I'm going to use. So far, I got leeks in here, and I can't find any markers, so oh boy. I think the onions are going to get mixed up. And in the other 3 here, I did plant the long day. Not the, I mean the long whites are over here. And now I am going to plant Walla Walla onions in these. At least I think. No, in here. One leek, the long white. These are Walla Wallas I planted already. I'm going to plant them in the next two as well. Nothing exciting, guys. Look at the seeds. Little tiny black seeds. I'm just taking, I roughed up the dirt, the soil, and I'm putting it in there and trying to get it into a hole because they should be covered by a 1/4 inch thick of soil. And push it down a little bit. Put them in there. I don't even know if I have a place to plant these yet, so. And then I'm packing down the dirt a little bit. And then I'm going to move on to the next one. Not really exciting stuff, guys. At least for filming. But this is what I'm doing. And if I need a little hole. See that chunk in there, Hyde? We don't need that. These little seeds will not come up through that piece of wood. So, I'm going to get these done. We'll get them done pretty quickly. But I'm sure you don't want to watch me plant every one. Put these in here. So there we have it. Our first tray of seeds for the year. I took my time and I made little holes and I put single or 2 seeds in each of the little holes, 5 in each one, and we'll see if we get little onions. Now the potting soil I used it's not an organic potting soil. The only thing we could get was, well, what we had left over was my sister had some Miracle-Gro. So I'm using Miracle-Gro potting soil. But here's what it is, right? So they're not completely organic. I understand that. But we'll try to go organic from here. Like, not use any more Miracle-Gro if possible. But this is the soil I got, so that's what I used. And we're going to try to separate them. What I ended up using was the Walla Walla. The Walla Walla. Nope. The Walla Walla. The long white scallions and these flat of Italy. Flat of Italy reds. I never grew them before. And just a couple of my leeks. So we'll see how they do. And once it gets warmer, and if I ever have a place to plant some more, I'm going to plant more of these and more of the long day whites outside. So if there's anybody out there in the south or in an area where you can do short day onions, I have these here. I can mail you. Just DM me. Or hit my email, not DM me, hit my email up. I'll have it in the description. Write me an email and I'll send them out to you. You can just have them. So, one perfect little flat. Now all I gotta do is find me some markers so I know what. Right now I have them, but I can't find markers because everything's packed up in the cellar. All my garden is packed. The soil and everything is already moved. My grow bags are moved. My beds are out of the ground. And I'm just going to hope and pray that we get a garden this year. So, if you have any questions about short day or long day onions in your areas, in the map, the top of the country is usually long day. The middle of the country is usually intermediate day. And the bottom of the country is short day. Sometimes you can get away, whether you're how close you are with the cutoff or where you would plant them, to switch intermediate to short or long day and intermediate. But it's not too often the South uses intermediate that I know of. Like, I don't live there, but this is what I hear anyway. So, good luck everybody with your onions. If you have any questions about onions, I've grown a Walla Walla before. They're a tasty onion. I've never grown one that was really strong bitter yet. So hopefully not, but I love onions. I'll take them anyway. So that's what I did today. So you guys get out there, plant your onions. The people over there in the UK usually do it around Boxing Day. Boxing Day is the day after Christmas. That's tradition over there. And that's what they do. That's what I wanted to do, but here it is. What is it? January 9th, and I'm just planting them. So I'm excited, and I took my time because it's my only thing I have to plant for a while. And I made the holes, and I put them in these tiny little things, and I am going to cover them with a dome. The only dome I could find was this big one, but it'll sit over it. And I got a grow light for when they show up. I found one, got my grow light out. It actually goes with that dome. Sit on the top. And it'll be up here in my bedroom anyway, because I don't have anywhere to put them. Because my whole cellar is torn apart. My little greenhouse down there it's standing, but there's no shelves or anything in it. And everything's put in bins. So, this will be my great adventure of either the move of the garden, or the no garden, or the bringing the move back here with the garden, or I'm going to find some place to plant, even if I have to take over all the flower beds. I'm going to find some place to plant. Hopefully I don't have to do that. But I'll put those onions in between the flowers if I have to. You can count on that. Okay, guys, that's it for me today. So if you got any questions, just write a question. I'll get you an answer. And when did you sow your onions? Did you get them sown already? Were you sooner than me? Do you go by Boxing Day? Do you just do it sometime in January, February? Let me know. And what kind of onions are you growing? And where in the country are you? Thanks, guys. Bye. Don't forget to water your onions. There we go. All done. Not needed right now, them grow lights, until the little seedlings start to sprout. And I know the soil looks wet, but it doesn't want to absorb that water, so I'm going to have to water from the bottom and see if we can get that to take some moisture in it. There you go. My onions. Yay. This time I'm really going to say bye. Bye.